This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a cartoon series made in 1987 by Hirohiko Araki. And this is me, your average JoJo fan. Hi. And as a JoJo fan, I feel obligated to consume anything and everything JoJo related. Which is why today we're going to be going to Japan's famous JoJo bar located in Nakano called JOJO. I know, it's pretty cool. As a JoJo fan, I have to do everything JoJo related because that's just something all JoJo fans just mutually agreed upon. I can't speak. I'm super excited, as you can tell from some of my figures over there. A lot of JoJo, also One Piece. I'll get to that eventually. But yeah, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this all week. So without further ado, let's go! Yeah! Now, I wasn't really sure what to expect when going to this JoJo bar, but I was speechless. I've never really liked bars back in America. I'm not really a big bar guy. I like drinking, but not bars. And so it was a very nice feeling when I walked in and I was in awe. Now, I did have to abruptly end my sort of video taking because I thought they were like, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, I was like, no, I made a reservation. I got this. But no, they just wanted me to wash my hands and then, get seated. I had an absolute amazing time there. Jolene. Even though I came alone, which the workers thought it was kind of weird, I guess, maybe. It was awesome. I was having an amazing time. I was just freaking out every second. Everywhere you looked was JoJo, which was awesome. I wish that was my room right here. At first, when I first came in, the workers saw that I looked kind of foreigner, so they tried speaking English to me, which was really nice. But then I assured them, I was like, oh no, I can kind of understand Japanese. I can also like speak a little bit, so they were like, oh, nice, I can communicate. But with the other foreigners, they tried to make an effort, which was really nice because not a lot of people do that in Tokyo. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. The staff were amazing. The headmaster, he didn't really talk to me that much, mainly because I think he was busy working. He had stuff to do. But then there were two really cute Japanese girls. One was the order taker. I think she was really just adamant of just doing her work. And then there was the bartender, which I really liked her. She was awesome. We had a really good conversation with the little Japanese that I do know. I'm pretty Nihongo Jozu, if I do say so myself. Definitely not English Jozu. We had a really good conversation of the basics. What am I doing in Japan? Oh, I'm living here. What do I do? How old are you? She was pretty close to my age, so that was pretty cool. I really like her. Yeah. And the bartender girl, I felt like she liked me. She seemed to want to have conversation with me, or maybe she was just doing her job. I don't know. I can't really tell. She made my stay a lot better, even though I was already enjoying myself. I think this is the American side of me. But since I was just there alone with the bartenders, I felt compelled to just strike a conversation. So I was like, oh, so what part do you like? I'm so awkward. I tried my best to make sure that I wasn't really weird, because we all know JoJo fans are weird. I just tried to be a good customer and a JoJo fan. I was just geeking. I wanted to scream. I was just... I unfortunately did forget to JoJo pose. It didn't come across my mind, I'm sorry. But the JoJo-ness, the JoJo craze, the JoJo madness was real. JoJo! I love JoJo. There were so many JoJo figures, so many JoJo awesome decorations and the cards that were on there. They even used these JoJo coasters for your drinks, which was like, whoa. The walls were covered in JoJo, the bookshelves were covered in JoJo, the little bar sections were covered in JoJo, the walls were covered in JoJo, everything was JoJo. They even had a bunch of JoJo merch that I had never even seen. I think my favorite one was this huge Gyro Zeppeli figure, which, if you guys don't know, Gyro is my all-time favorite JoJo character. So seeing like a really big figure of him, I'm like, I need it. I need it. 'Cause I couldn't even find it online. Like, how did you get that? It seemed like custom made. I think a lot of these were custom made. I think what was really cool was that I went to the wall that Joey, the anime man, signed. That was pretty surreal. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't JoJo themed, but it was still pretty cool to see. And then of course the next thing was the bathroom. Not only did it have an amazing bidet, but there was JoJo everywhere. The bathroom was like Bucciarati designed, which was like, oh, I need my bidet to be like that, if I even have a bidet. And then the walls were covered with so many JoJo stuff. Everything was a reference. I expected the bar to be a little bigger for some reason, but it was super small, which I kind of liked because it made things a little more intimate. I think what was nice about this bar was that the bar headmaster was like, oh yeah, you can go ahead and film and take photos of anything except for the menu. Oh boy, the menu. The menu was huge. It was basically a Bible of JoJo references. The entire thing was JoJo references. From part 1 all the way to, I believe, part 8? Part 8, yeah. JoJolian. It ranged from famous characters to famous quotes to even just random stand attacks. And now you might be asking, well, since it's a bar, you're gonna be drinking alcohol, right? Well, no. But there is actually a section where you can order just food or even like soft drinks, which is what I did at first. And then we eventually went to the alcohol. I can't exactly remember the names because I have bad memory and I forget things very easily. But it was really good. I think I had ordered... Oh, wait. I remember what I ordered. I ordered the mozzarella, pizza mozzarella, pizza mozzarella. It was really embarrassing because I had to say it that way. And then the workers would say that. And then it was like, oh... Which, if you don't know, is a reference to part 7. And then, of course, I had to order the gyro zeppeli, which was actually a mix of a margarita, I think. And I also ordered this other thing, which happened to be gyro themed. I don't remember what it was called, but gyro. The bartender was like, oh, you really love gyro. I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't even know this was gyro, but yes. The food and the drinks were pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was very tasty. And it just made my experience in the bar much better. I'm very much a sucker for food and drinks, so that's just always a plus for me. The bar master's favorite part was part 5 and 7, I believe. I don't know. He wasn't very talkative to me, but he was drinking and working. And then the person taking the order, her favorite part was part 5. She really liked this edgy dude. I forgot his name. I'm forgetting. And the bartender, who I really liked, her favorite part was 3, and her favorite character was Kakuin. Very cool. It was pretty quiet for like the first 30 minutes to an hour, and then people eventually started coming in, which was like, oh, whoa. It was pretty crazy. It was nuts. Everyone was just super excited to look at all of the JoJo stuff, and I actually made friends with one person. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but he was cool. He was just visiting. And the thing was, I remember him because he visited the JoJo bar, but didn't watch JoJo. Like, what? I'm giving him a little bit of crap, but he came for his friends. He wanted to take photos and to flex on his friends, saying, oh, look, I went to the JoJo bar. Which he did. They were playing JoJo on the big screen. It was like, you could watch anime and drink just at this JoJo bar. There was a moment where I was just sitting there in silence, just like, taking everything in, and then the bartender, she was like, are you okay? Do you need some help? I was like, this is my dream come true. The JoJo bar was just like Disneyland, but in a room. I want that room. I think what the JoJo bar did for me was it made me realize just how much I love JoJo, and it made me really want to just commit all out to JoJo, which is why I'm just gonna get everything JoJo. My life is gonna be revolving around JoJo. That's how it is. It was super nice. I asked if I could take a photo with everyone, and they said that they were more than happy to do so, but it was only if the bar wasn't that busy, and it turned out it was starting to get a little busy, so I eventually left after like 2.5 hours where things were kind of getting busy. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to get a photo, but I'm gonna come back a lot. The JOJO merch was like, oh, I'm just geeking out. The whole time I was just geeking out, looking at every single JOJO thing, because I love JOJO. I was also able to wear this Jotaro Kujo hat. They had other stuff, but I was just super nervous. I didn't want to be like rude or anything. I just wanted to stick to my own thing and record and immerse myself in JOJO, which is what I did. Some special things I wanted to mention were some of the menu items, such as ordering a Jotaro. You'd have to specify which part of Jotaro you would want, because we all know there's a part 3 and a part 6 and part 4. Oh, and there were some people behind me who had ordered the Yoshikage Kira, which came in a severed hand. I was so jealous. I thought about getting it, but at this point I was reaching a lot of drinks that I had ordered, so I was like, maybe next time. I'd also wanted to order this drink called Six Pistols, which is from part 5, which is basically just 6 liqueur shots, which the bartender lady was like, I don't recommend that since you are by yourself, but I really wanted to, so next time I'm gonna be ordering that. I just had an amazing time. The staff workers, they definitely made it so much better. It was just so nice to actually practice some Japanese and to just experience JOJO. It was actually nice to meet fellow JOJO fans who were actually normal. Somewhat normal. Honestly, I could go on and on about just how cool it was to look at everything, looking at the merchandise, the figures, all the custom things that were there, the different tarot cards that were on the bar table. It was like, oh, it was a dream come true. So many JOJO references. I don't know where this fits in the video, but I had ordered these 2 banana flavored milk drinks, which yeah, no, it was not it. It didn't really taste like banana, it just tasted like milk. It's still good though. Really enjoyed it. And so leaving the bar, I felt a new sense of appreciation towards bars, but more importantly, I really respected the workers of JOJoline, and really was just super excited for them because they got to do this like pretty much almost every single day. So a huge thank you to the workers there for making my stay memorable. Super amazing. I can't even speak English anymore. And so that was my experience at JOJoline. That's my favorite bar. I don't really like going to bars, but this one is probably my favorite one of all time. And I'm definitely going to be going there a lot. JOJoline in Nakano. Go have some fun. It's very awesome.